You girls be lying.
I rate myself a 10.
Are normalizing women to be delusional, and we give them a pass because they're lover girls.
Girl, you so beautiful, you so fine. You know damn well your friend look like a snake.
He's doing that. Just because you accepted your fate of, not being a 10 out of 10, even though I think it's more serious than that really in your head, doesn't mean that other people have to think less of themselves.
I really feel like a lot of women are delusional.
Listen, don't take this the wrong way. You're not
Please,
a 10.
lay it on me.
You're not a 10.
Okay.
For men, you're like, maybe they can reach 10 level.
I do think so. I think everyone can be a 10.
Are all men 10s?
I'll go around lying about people's attractiveness to the point now when I get compliments from women, I ask myself, what am I doing wrong? Not at this point. Y'all done girls so hard with all this lying about who attractive, who baddies, who beautiful, who gorgeous. Y'all just be tossing them words around to anybody. Those words used to actually be reserved for extremely attractive people, but y'all just be saying anybody gorgeous, beautiful, and baddies.
Sure do.
And see, it's like it switched, because back in the day, it used to be men who was lying real bad about attractiveness because they wanted to have sex with women. So in order to have sex with women, they would over-exaggerate her attractiveness in order to boost her head up to have sex. But now it's this girl thing where y'all go around lying about people's attractiveness to the point now when I get compliments from women, I ask myself, what am I doing wrong? Like, I really question myself, like, ew. If women are complimenting me, what am I doing wrong? Clearly, I need to go back to the drawing board and do something different, because at this point, it's an insult. At this point, it's an insult to get complimented by too many women, because clearly y'all have terrible taste. Clearly y'all have terrible taste, and getting compliments from y'all mean absolutely nothing, and it's pretty much disrespectful. At this point, I'd rather women call me ugly. And I never thought I'd see the day where the men's compliments were actually rooted in more truth than y'all's. It's crazy how stuff is starting to shift. It is crazy. The men are actually being more honest about women's attractiveness than the women are. Crazy times we living in.
So think about what she's saying. I feel like Fire Marshal Bill. I say it all the time in meetings. Let me tell you something. Why did I say that? Right? Think about it. What is it saying pretty much? What's happening in the dating market? Men are telling the truth. Message, and the message is not a lie, because men really are telling the truth. But I want to get into this because what she's talking about is things like this.
100 out of 10 on a scale of 10 out of 10.
Body?
My body? Well, 9.9 out of 10 because I missed the gym one time this week.
If you didn't miss the gym, what would it be?
It would be 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Someone call a search party because these TikToks are lost in Delulu land.
Okay, so total.
10 out of 10.
Face 4, body 4, total 6.
That makes zero sense, but
know.
okay. What about you?
I'm going to go 10s all the way around.
Yeah, she is
That's
good.
nice
She said
body,
4.
actually. I'm rating myself on a scale of what I believe is beautiful, and I do believe that I'm a 10 wholeheartedly, because why would I downgrade myself? And all of you ladies should think that you're a 10 as well.
So two things there I want to respond to. Do you think all women should view themselves as a 10?
I do. I do think all women should have that confidence.
Do you agree with her? Other 10?
I think that yes, if they actually work on themselves.
Are all women 10s?
I think in their own way, everyone is beautiful. Yeah, I do think so. I think everyone can be a 10.
Are all men 10s?
Yeah.
I think so.
You know, that's a really good point. I think in their own way, all men can be 10s. Yeah.
Oh,
How come you're willing to
she's
give
struggling.
women the
Yeah.
like, yes, girls slay, you're all 10s, the confidence, but for men, you're like, maybe they can reach 10 level.
Because I love women, and
I'm a lesbian.
I want to support women.
So men don't need support?
Men do need support. I never said that.
No, because she's thinking about the guys are only 10s, the guys I really want to sleep with. This is here, right? I'm going to tell you what it does. Because what happens is, like Dana, she said, guys are not gassing girls. Yes, guys are. Why are guys gassing girls? Because I'm going to show you guys. I'm not going to tell it. I'm going to show it. Watch this.
Yeah. I think I'm gorgeous. I think I'm perfect.
Well, whoever she is, she's fat.
See? You see Miss Jelly Roll here? Guys are gassing girls because guys will smash that. Seriously. Back in the day, she would have been getting trained. There's some guys I know that would have trained her. Now, what you have to understand, what does it do to their head? When guys are contacting them, hitting her up in the inbox, she goes, oh, I had this guy that looks like a motto in the face contact me. All you want to do is smash and dash. So she feels she's a 10 because that is what's in her, what do you call it? And that's what's in her Instagram. Maybe her Facebook. And it blows their head up. Watch what she's saying.
Listen, don't take this the wrong way. You're not
Please
a 10.
lay it on me.
You're not a 10.
Okay, that's just your opinion.
I'm not going to rate you, but you're not a 10.
Okay, you don't have to rate me, and that's just your opinion.
10s have modeling contracts.
Okay.
Like,
are you saying that that's not something that I could have?
Yeah, for a fat girl.
Like a fat Big Mama. Big Mama bitch. They call me Big Mama like a fat bitch. Big Mama fat bitch. They call me Big Mama like a fat
That was funny. I thought that was funny when I was finding this content, right? But the thing that made this harmful, the comments. Look what they said in the comments. You look T. And no offense to you, girl, because she didn't say that. And yeah, she's cute in the face. I'll say that. I won't say she's and she's not tuning herself up. They are. She does look cute in the face. But to be honest with you, you look like you drunk about 10 teas at McDonald's, sweet teas. Stop drinking tea.
I really feel like a lot of women are delusional. I think you guys lie too much and it needs to be stopped. The girl said, I'm a baddie in the video. I'm afraid I'm his first baddie. In the comment section, there was nothing but girls like, oh my God, she is a baddie. You just have to see when she puts makeup on. That's not what somebody who is bad is.
My thing is, why do y'all care so much about people calling other people pretty, attractive, like any of that? Like, why do you care though? Because my thing is, like, what do I get out of telling other girls that they're ugly, unattractive, not cute, won't get picked, like, whatever you want to say, any variation of that? Like, what do I get out of doing that? Nothing. I'd rather lift girls' spirits up and tell them they're pretty, tell them something nice about themselves, like, whatever that may be. So just going around just trying to tear people down because you personally don't think that they're attractive, or you don't think the masses of men will think they're attractive, because she went into that later in her video that I didn't show in that stupid ass clip. But it's dumb. I really think this is just another case of misery loves company, honestly, because she said, I know I'm not a 10 out of 10, and I'm not saying that, like, you need to think you're a 10 out of 10 to think highly of yourself, but her even really saying that as an excuse to say someone else is unattractive, that's why she's doing that. Just because you accepted your fate of, not being a 10 out of 10, even though I think it's more serious than that really in your head, doesn't mean that other people have to think less of themselves. You can think less of yourself. Other people don't have to. Also, with the original girl that said, I'm his first baddie, you don't know what the man looked like. You don't know what the man, as far as like his exes and all that, looked like. So she very well could have been the prettiest girl that he's been with. No one can prove otherwise. So it's just kind of like, are y'all cool?
This is why Dana said what she said. This is why Tay said what she said. The girls were both, the females, the women were both being realistic. So every female nowadays, delusional. That song just popped in my head. You're delusional, oh, you're losing your mind. That's the whole market. And what's happening is you females are ruining the market. Because you're a 10, and what did she say? They're looking at guys, they would say, oh, he's washed. And he may very well be an 8, 9. Crazy. Let's move on.
OMG, I wish I had your confidence. And I respond with, wait, what do you mean? Because all I'm doing is talking about an expensive deodorant that I like. And they replied with this.
Man.
It's a screenshot from the video of the angle at which I'm
That's a low
filming
blow.
myself. Which, to be clear, I had my phone close to my face so that I wasn't being super loud in public. The other day, a friend of mine said she admires how self-assured I am, how much I trust myself. And I didn't really know what she meant. But then this happened. And I realized, yeah, if I was a different kind of person,
Yeah.
this would be enough for me to, you know? And so honestly, sailing seas 1, you're actually very lucky that I am the kind of person that I am, because this could have gone so differently. So, yeah.
No, she's very lucky that you carry yourself in a feminine way. Let's say that, right? Because anybody else would have gotten that, she would have heard it. But no, you don't say things like that to people. You don't know if they struggle with that. What if she looks in the mirror every day and go, oh, my face looks weird, oh. Hand clap to her. Realistic, feminine, and don't care. That's how you gotta be. Because let me tell you what the sisterhood does. They will lie to you. Also, they'll throw low blows. They've been throwing low blows at men for years. You know what's funny? I saw a guy, right? They showed a girl, they did a test and showed a girl how it feels to get kicked in the balls, and they put a machine on her. I'm sure you guys saw that before. So they put the machine on her. And then after that, she said, oh, it hurts. What it feels, they showed her what it feels like to get kicked in the balls with Mike Tyson, right? She felt it in her ovaries. So then she hit the man in the nuts.
Like, for real honest. And excuse my voice because I am a bit stuffy trying to get over a cold. However, I feel like we are normalizing women to be delusional, and we give them a pass because they're lover girls, or better yet, they're women. And that excuse of being, oh, I'm just a girl, is beyond tired. And I see why a lot of women get played, because the answers be in their face, but they simply want to ignore it because it doesn't make them feel comfortable. This is why a lot of women can be easily lied to, because they don't want to hear the truth, even when they swear up and down they do. A lot of women love to be pandered to because it makes them feel good, even though it's temporary. Even though they know, well, some of them don't know, majority of them don't know, that it's going to blow up in their face. But instead of taking accountability, no, it got to be the man's fault every time. You know why a lot of F-boys that's considered F-boys are ahead of women? It's because they choose themselves every single time. Even when they're not selfish, they're still going to be in a situation where they are still benefiting from it. And women have a hard time choosing themselves from the jump, and not when you get your heart broke, just so you can prove a point, and even then you still get in your feelings. And don't take what I'm saying literal. Being selfish doesn't mean be malicious. Being selfish is, I'm going to choose myself so I can have a better outcome. And yes, this...
But, you know, that goes into the same thing, right? Females, you see, they saying they're 10s. The F-boys, what are those guys? Those guys, a female would consider them a 9 or a 10. Usually taller, usually more handsome. They may be being used for the goods. And they're putting themselves in a situation. That's why the date market is the way it is now. That's who they're saying, oh, I need to, what do you call it, 4B movement for them. They're the ones causing that.
Can apply to everything, but I am talking about dating. Because when you choose yourself, ladies, you don't have to sit here and deal with men that you have to settle for. You can actually be with the man that not only are that you are aligned with, but that you are also attracted to. This is why a lot of men that are selfish, that don't mind choosing themselves, why they can get the best women that they want. Yeah, they may have a little bump in the road here and there, but for the most part, they can get a woman to cooperate with them with ease. Versus you, who are not selfish, you gotta beg a man to sit here to choose you. And don't sit here and say you don't, because you do. I don't give a what you tell yourself on the internet that you're trying to convince other people to believe. This is why, and I keep bringing this show up, this is why the show Love Island is so popular, because a lot of women see themselves in Melanie, in Anaya. Why? Because those are the type of women that don't choose themselves. These are the same women that will sit here and say how much they are the prize, how they're this and that, but are literally encouraging or happy that Melanie got back with a dude that they clearly saw is lying to her face. But they say men are not the prize. I can't tell when you keep going back to the same bullshit. Even if you're going to go back to something like that, at least go in knowing that, okay, I know the type of guy that I'm dealing with. I'm going to move accordingly with him. I know the type of guy that I should be dealing with, and I'm going to move accordingly with this guy. No, y'all treat every man the same. So it gets to a point where, do you love yourself or do you not love yourself?
No, they don't love themselves, because the girls doing that, falling into the position she just named, are girls like.
Ask everyone to rate their own looks on a scale of 1 to 10. Can't pick 7. Your answer?
9.
Okay. What about you?
I rate myself a 10, but most guys would rate me like between a 7 or a 9.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
Did you smoke weed before the show?
Before the show, yes.
I rest my case.
Wow.
Downfall has been in direct correlation with a man. I am not saying that all men are evil and that all men are the same, because I don't subscribe to all type of generalizations. But what I am saying is that women need to be choosing wiser. If I'm being honest, a lot of women are very delusional. A lot of women are living in la-la land, thinking that they see potential in a man that is not there. A lot of times the potential that you see in a man is the potential that you see in yourself. The things that you like about him is really what you like about yourself. I hope you get what I'm putting down. If you're going to date a dude for his potential, it needs to be based off the things that he is already doing for himself that has absolutely nothing to do with your involvement. It should not involve using your car. It should not involve using your resources. It should not involve using your knowledge alone. It needs to be something that he is completely doing for himself. If you do this, you're going to experience a betrayal. You're going to experience some type of disappointment. And you're going to end up pouring way too much into a man that might not return the favor. We see all the time women pouring and pouring and pouring into a man. And as soon as he get on, he go get the woman that he really like. Don't do that. Don't date for potential. Don't date and screw up your dreams and what you got going for yourself to help this person out. I have never seen a woman get a good return out of doing that.
Well, you know why a lot of them do it? Because that's how they feel like they're a 10. Seriously. They go for potential, the guy that probably doesn't have any potential, because they want to feel here. They feel like he's there. A lot of times that's the case, and it's sad. But I don't feel sad. Men don't feel sad. That's why men have hard feelings nowadays. Understand what's going on. I do. Seriously, every video I react to is like, it's easy to see. Like, the fact that y'all can't see it, it blows my mind, but I understand. You know, it takes a while to where after a while you start simplifying things. You go, wait a minute, that fits here. This fits there. This fits there. This fits there. All the confusion, it's a little different, but somewhat the same. Females don't see it though.
A lot of women don't live in reality, unfortunately. We like to live in this place where every woman is just so attractive to every man. We all tens. All my homegirls are tens. We tens. Any man will be lucky to have us because we tens. Let's not be delusional. There is a very specific type of woman,
Exactly.
and this woman
Man.
has access to any man she wants. There's other women who are not the societal beauty standard that do not have access to that same caliber of man, for a reason being that we are just not the beauty standard, and that's cool. That does not mean we're unattractive. It does not mean we're ugly. It means that the woman who is the beauty standard, who is societally attractive, she got the pick of the litter. It means that she is what most men want and would lay down with, would be with, would marry. When you are societally unattractive, there's a specific kind of man that wants you. And it's not that he's a type of man, like there's just one type. It's more so you don't have the same pickings that that woman has. And I get kind of tired of hearing women with this, go girl, you got it, you're 10, you 10,
Yeah.
you fine, you fine. That speech in women's comments, when we just trying to be honest with you, when women call themselves societally unattractive, we being real. I'm not sitting up here looking for compliments, looking for people to feed my ego. I live in reality. I'm not going to sit here and be delusional and say I'm a 10. Baby, I am over 250 pounds. I'm not no 10 in the realm of society. In my own world, yeah, I'm her, I'm she. But in reality, this superficial plane of existence, oh baby, I'm probably about a 4. Or not even, hang it up flat screen. Y'all got to stop being delusional. A lot of y'all are 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s. You pushing it if you say you a 7 or 8. Let's be honest. Based on the matrix that we live in, it is what it is. Live in reality. Don't live in your fantasy. Have your high self-esteem and live in your own world, but understand every man don't have to be attracted to you and people don't have to prefer to date you. It just kind of is what it is, and that's okay.
Yeah, you know, I give her props, right? Because she one of them big girls. Like, I don't care what it tell me. I'm gonna put it on. That confidence is different because those girls always been around. They always walked around like that, and nobody told them they were tens. They walked around and kept that attitude because they kept getting guys. Guys sleep with the fat girls too. They get their guys, and they have their confidence in that, and they put it on too. Congrats to you. That's the attitude to have.
All the time. They lie to each other. They be like, oh my God, girl, you so beautiful, you so fine. You know damn well your friend is like a snake. Stop. You see, men, we tell each other the truth all the time. We be like, bro, I you, but your fit is trash, straight up. Bro, you my dog, but your music trash. It's B100. Bro, you my boy, but I can't take you to go see these girls because you ugly as hell. You gonna mess it up for me. We honest with each other. You see, the women like to cater to each other's feelings. I don't like shit. Every time I go to the club, I see it. I see it every time. You got a group of girls, like 2 of them be fine as hell. Then you got that one Sasquatch ass friend that be with them. They trying to hype her up. They be like, girl, you so beautiful, you so fine. No, she's not, nigga. She a Sasquatch. They be like, oh, we about to have fun tonight. No, you gonna have fun. Your friend not gonna have fun. I'm not taking one for the team. No.
You know what's wild? When he said, "Yo, you ugly as ever," I wouldn't say that to a guy. You know what? I've grew up around guys that were like that, and I've seen them good girls. Seriously, I saw fat guys do it, so I would never go, "Oh, you fat." Oh, I just go around them and see if they like them, because I've been around fat guys that were kind of like comedians and cool. Biggie was fat, black and ugly as ever. However, so yeah, I'm a guy like that. I'm gonna say, yo, because it's different for men, right? Like, yo, come on, we're gonna go through and we're gonna do what it do. He can see how they feel them out. If they like them, they like them. If they don't, they don't. That's how I take it.
No, you girls be lying.
You always lying.
This girl told me, oh yeah, day 1 of saving lives. And I was like, nah, so what's your title? What's your job title? She was like, CNA. I said, you're not saving a life. You're taking vital signs and cleaning shit. Yeah, and my man better make 6 figures. And I'm not eating no hibachi on the first date. You better take me to STK, Capital Grill, or Ruth Chris. I said, shut up. You're the same one that added the free fries Friday from the McDonald's app, and all you needed to do was add 1 item. And you said, hold on, McDonald's is getting more expensive. Needed to add 1 item. How do you men made a CNA feel bougie again? She's not trying to eat hibachi again.
Damn, made to see your name feel busy again. Wow.
Man, but is it a sad state? Yes, it is. But men gotta keep moving in it. And I understand females. You females should feel offended when they compliment you, like Dana said. You really should. But yeah, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Other than that, peace out. See you next time around.
Who's coming?